Observer Zelthar stared at the holographic display with growing confusion, his primary eye stalks twitching in the way his species did when confronting something that violated fundamental logic. Final analysis complete on species designation. Human, he announced to his research partner. But there's a problem with their survival instinct classification. Observer Kinva turned from her own console. What kind of problem? An error, or I think it's an error. Their fear response is malfunctioning. Zelthar pulled up footage of a human standing at the edge of a cliff, wind whipping around them. The creature's biological markers showed clear danger recognition. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, the chemical cascade that every sentient species experienced when confronting potential death. Kinva watched, expecting the obvious outcome. Standard threat response. Now they retreat. Instead, the human leaned further over the edge. I probably shouldn't, the human's voice came through the translator, but I'm gonna look anyway. Zelthar's eye stalks drooped in what his species used to express profound confusion. They argue with their own survival instinct. Every other species in the galaxy experiences fear as a command that must be obeyed. Humans treat it as a suggestion they can debate. That's impossible, Kinva said, but her voice carried uncertainty. Show me more. The holoscreen flickered through dozens of recorded incidents. A human facing an opponent twice their size, biological markers screaming retreat, yet holding their ground. I know I'll lose, the human said, but fuck it, I'm not backing down. Another human, approaching an unknown creature that could easily kill them. I should leave, they muttered to themselves, then picked up a stick. Or I could poke it and see what happens. A human being told by their own kind that something was impossible, responding with, "Hold my beer," before attempting it anyway. Kinva felt her respiratory slits constrict, her species equivalent of a shudder. They have entire linguistic categories for this behavior. YOLO, worth it, do it for the story. They actually document their own fear override incidents and share them for entertainment purposes? Correct, Zelthar confirmed. But there's something worse. Watch what happens when multiple humans face the same threat. The display shifted to show disasters, attacks, catastrophes, and in every single instance, humans didn't scatter. They didn't flee. They swarmed toward the danger, pulling others to safety, organizing, coordinating, uniting against the common threat. Zelthar zoomed in on rescue operations, strangers risking their lives for each other, entire communities rebuilding together. The fear doesn't just fail to stop them, it acts as a catalyst for unity. They bond through shared danger. Kinva was silent for a long moment, her mind processing implications that made her body temperature drop. We once observed them warring among themselves and thought them weak, divided, easy to conquer if needed. Yes. Zelthar's voice was quiet. Imagine if we invaded. The words hung in the air between them like a toxic cloud. That would trigger fear across their entire species, Kinva said slowly. All those wars, all that violence, all that energy they currently direct at each other, would be pointed at us. Kinva pulled up the population data. 8 billion humans. 8 billion beings who treated survival instinct as a personal challenge, who ran toward danger instead of away from it, who united when threatened, combining all their capacity for violence into a single, focused response. Zelthar closed the display and entered his recommendation into the official record. Do not engage. Do not provoke. Do not give them a reason to stop fighting each other and start fighting us. Kinva added her own note. Humans call it worth it. We call it terrifying.